been there. I've been in and out of the mental hospital so many times for trying to off myself or drug overdose or this and that. Like, back. I'm back and I'm ready. Yes. Yes. Okay, so today we're gonna make a video. Obviously, I haven't made any videos recently because I've been working, and actually, I always planned to make. I actually made a few videos, but I didn't like what I was talking about because I tend to not know what I'm saying. But today, I know what I want to make because if I'm making a video, I kind of want it to be something I resonate with, if that's okay with y'all. And we're gonna talk about today, which I wrote down somewhere. Just ignore my hair. I obviously just finished work again. Well, I didn't just finish work, but I had work today, and I went to sleep. So anyway, my mood's been a lot better, and you know what? I feel a lot better after I take a nap. So yeah, that's where we are right now. That's where we are. Anyway, I'm so sorry, but today we are going to talk about um things I learned growing into myself. So things I learned growing into myself as a young adult in this world. So first, a man that can't answer your question is a man that is keeping more than just the answer for you from you. So take that as you will from that information, but it's a quote. So basically, when you ask him any question and you can do everything but answer that question, he's hiding more than just the fucking answer. This guy has more than he has skeletons in his closet. You need to let that man go. Um, Men are jealous of women. Your man could be full grown, fully blown, fully jealous of you. Like, most of the time, if a man's being an asshole towards you and you guys are in a relationship, it's more likely because he's jealous of you and he wants to be you. Women could be able to take care of themselves. Women are, I would say, more financially independent. They're more pretty. They are more fit, they have more going on. We have like more going on for ourselves than like most men do. So I think a lot of men are jealous of us. Like, my ex was definitely for sure jealous of me. He was even jealous down to the point of like the texture of my hair, I would say. Um, Tattoos and piercings are a sign of mental illness, and probably you have a form of substance abuse. Now, this could be a biased opinion because I'm a person with tattoos, and I actually have my nose pierced. If you guys actually go back to my older videos, there's a study that goes by like people who have nose piercings, people who have like a lot of piercing in their ears and stuff like that. They usually do to overcompensate for something they lack or for something they're insecure about. So like the tattoos I have all over my shoulders, as you guys can see, I am very insecure about my shoulders. I know in the camera you guys are really like, what? Her shoulders. I think I have really broad shoulders. I actually think I'm a linebacker, and I could probably play for the NFL if I really wanted to. That's what it feels like. Just ignore my nose dripping. As I said before in my previous video, I used to be addicted to drugs and alcohol, so I have a permanent like drip on my nose, especially when it's really hot outside. Um, so another thing is men are fighting their sexuality. I think a lot of men these days are actually gay, and I have nothing against gay people. My first relationship was with a woman. I have many gay friends. I have many gay family members. I'm a part of the gay community. I'm gay myself. And you know what? I'm pretty sure a lot of men are fighting their sexuality. I've been in my own current like situations where I see men fighting their sexuality, and I have gay friends that have told me. And you know what? A lot of men these days are acting a little bit more fruity, which I don't care. But I mean, just like ties back to men being jealous of women. Why would you be jealous of a woman? Because you're gay. So yeah, we can touch on that subject a bit more if anyone's interested. But to me, I think men are fighting their sexuality. A lot of like men are down low. Emotional intelligence is keys. Emotional intelligence is key, babes. You need to have the emotional intelligence, okay? Because once you have that, everything comes full circle. Everything comes full circle. I used to be emotionally intelligent, gone into the drugs, gone to the alcohol, gone to the bad relationships, totally forgot everything I learned in school. Because don't forget, I was in school for mental health. So like I have an understanding a little bit of what's going on. And you know what? You need to keep educating yourself. Just because you think you read something once, no, you read it again to 5 different times by 5 different people. Okay, you read that same thing 5 different times with 5 different people from different perspectives. You keep learning, you keep growing. You don't stop reading just because you read one psychology book. No, every day you need to educate yourself on your emotional intelligence, on the world around you, because you know what, being ignorant is like how you will suffer for the rest of your life. Like they say ignorance is blissful. No, that's a lie. Being ignorant, I think the world is trying to like project this thing where like being educated is gonna give you depression. When that's not really how it is. I think because they're pushing it, that's what people think. But you know what? When you're more educated and you understand the world more, it actually depends on how you want to take that information. If you want to turn it into something negative, of course you're going to be depressed. Any information you take into the world, any type of information you take and you turn it into something negative, you're going to be depressed. But if you take that information and you turn it into something beautiful and positive, you're not going to be depressed. So not everything in your life has to be about like, oh, my growth and stuff. That doesn't have to be the case. Life's supposed to be fun. Life's supposed to be enjoyed, and life's supposed to be fulfilling. Yeah, another thing is it doesn't get easier, you get stronger. So like life is not going to change because all of a sudden you know all this information. I mean, it is going to change, but it's not going to stop the circumstances that life is chaos. Life is naturally chaotic, and it's never going to be on your side. Or if you, that's how you want to see it, but like life is always on your side. Life is not on nobody's side. Life is just here, and that's just it. You want to be a negative person to how things are going for you, then life is going to be negative. But when you're able to see things more in a positive way, and you're able to actually like practice in it, like practice every day waking up and feeling positive, and wake up every morning and say it's a great day today, it's going to be a good day today. Wake up every day and just feel positive. When you have a negative emotion in your mind, start thinking like stay positive. When you say positive, shit just works out for you. But yeah, it doesn't get easier, you get stronger. So basically it's how you take the information and think negative in your life, how you want to take it. So you can take it in a negative way, or you can take it in a positive way. So you do not need people to understand you. Okay? Stop giving a fuck about what other people have to think. Stop caring about like, oh, if I do this, blah, this is what people are gonna think about me, or I'm too embarrassed to do this. I'm too this. I don't want to dress like this. Blah blah blah. Wear the fucking dress. Do what you want to do. Do what you gotta do. Do what you can with what you have right now. Do what you can with what you have with right now, because you don't need nobody to understand you. Because only you are walking your own truth. They are not walking with you. Who goes to bed by yourself? Who when you die by yourself. So just think about yourself and stop caring about what other people have to think about you, what other people have to say about you. It is gonna hurt when people say things about you, but you know what? That's where it ties into. It's like emotional intelligence, right? And you start learning how to detach from the things people tell you and stop detaching about like, what people have to say about you and things like that, or what you have and what you don't have, and what you do, what you don't do. Okay, it's like your life and how you want to live it. It's how you want to live it, and do what you can with what you got. Simple as that. Like I'm making YouTube videos. I didn't tell anybody about my one because just see my setup right now. Like literally, I don't have a real setup. I'm using a shit phone, right? I have this stupid like light, and it's like my phone's at like 4%, and I'm like doing with what I can. And I'm just hoping this YouTube thing takes off. And if it doesn't, honestly, just talking to the camera makes me happy. Like it reminds me about like why I want to keep going and stuff, and why I don't want to stop. Like now I'm like actually at a point where like I find interest in this type of things. Like I'd rather like sit in bed and like binge watch a bunch of like interviews or like TED Talks and stuff, or like write in my journal. Like I just bought this journal. This journal is no more than a month old, and it's almost done already. I enjoy learning. I actually want to go. I go to the library a lot. I read a lot of books now. That's like the other day, my coworker asked me. She's like, "So what do you watch on TV?" I'm like, "I don't really watch TV. I kind of just like reading and learning about things. Like right now, I'm into correct me if I pronounce this wrong, but it's called etymology. I'm gonna write it down on the screen, but it's like the study of words, and I basically got into that right now, and it's very interesting. And I would suggest that all of you guys get into it. It's like really cool how like how words could really cast a spell on you, like what you think about a certain word would mean, but it actually doesn't mean that, and like how words have different contexts and stuff, and how people can use that against you, especially in the court of law. So it's a good book to read. I mean, it's like a good thing to learn about. I haven't gotten a book. I'm looking for the Black Law book, and I want Black Law dictionary so I can like start learning my own words and like figuring out like what these words actually mean, despite what the government or like what school has taught me. I would like to learn myself and do my own education. I mean, do my own research and stuff. That makes sense. I feel like from doing like a bunch of drugs, I'm not that good at talking anymore. But you know what? For the people who would understand, this message was made for you. Okay. Another thing I've learned as I've been growing into myself is how much someone cares about you is how much they consider you. So that's what made me really come to a serious realization against my ex-boyfriend from what he did to me. Because like, if he could choose to do something that would hurt my feelings, he'll still do it anyway. Like, doesn't matter. And then he'll be like, oh, I'm sorry that I did it, but like you knew it was gonna bother me, so you still did it anyway. So that's where it comes, like how much someone cares about you is how much they consider you. So you always, well, it's all like everything is like you take it forever, but it's something I learned. So yeah. Why did it take wait, no, sorry, that's personal. You only have one life, so treat every day like it's your life, like it's your last. You know? Every day you should treat it like you're about to die that day. So it's like you sit in bed. It's like this, I got this quote I think from Kevin Hart. So it's like, so you sit in bed and you're gonna sit in bed and be like, yes, I'm happy with the way I live my life. Like you want to make sure you're living every day because you never know when you're gonna die. And I know some people might be in a point in life when they're like where they feel like they're not even supposed to be here or they don't want to be here. And trust me, I've been there. I've been there. I've been in and out of the mental hospital so many times for trying to off myself or drug overdose or this and that. Like I've been near death many times, and I'm telling you, you can change that perspective and your life will change with it. Like I used to hate I was told that I had severe social anxiety, like going outside. And when I was told that, I stopped going outside. And you know what? I was able to beat that. And like, you know what helped me? We know what helped me? It's something my cousin said to me. She's like, it's never as bad as what you think it's gonna be. I used to be so scared to go outside. I was too scared to even pick up my food from Uber Eats. Mind you, I'm ordering the food, but that just costs you money, you know? Like, I think the world is making it so everyone has anxiety and depression, so they are capitalizing off of our mental health. Like, cut that shit out. Like, I claim, like, I may have these disorders, but I'm not gonna go about my day and let it debilitate me, you know, like because I was debilitated by it at one point. Like I was about to go on disability and everything, despite the fact that I have like a diploma and a career. I was gonna go on it, and that's because of the fact that like I didn't educate myself. Once you learn to educate yourself mentally in the brain, like you see the videos all the time, and you think they're crazy, but no, it's true. Once you're able to control your mind and the way you view situations, you are able to literally change the trajectory of your life. Like I can tell you, like maybe some things I've gotten in my life are bad news, or maybe things I am doing is considered bad to other people. But to me, I think I'm having a great time. Like I'm enjoying my life right now. And I'll hear people tell me bad news that they have. I'm like, honestly, you could take that information and you could run with it. You can run with it and be like, oh well, this always happens to me. Why is my life like this? My life sucks. Or you could be like, okay, obviously this wasn't meant for me. Now what can I do to fix it? And if I can't fix it, what can I do to change it? You know, not thinking about like feeling down on yourself, because that really doesn't get you anywhere. All it does is bring more negative energy towards you. There's actually a chart. It's called emotional, and it's like emotional like vibration chart. I'm gonna put it up here. Maybe take a screenshot. But it shows you what type of frequency you're on. Okay, being that low mood brings low frequency, which brings more bad towards you. So you have to stay in a high frequency, which is being happy, being excited, feeling empathy, feeling content, things like that, you know? Another thing I learned is get therapy. I start therapy tomorrow, guys. Yes, I start my counseling for trauma. I'm going to trauma counseling. I start tomorrow. I literally did like a month of research to find this lady. And, you know, because I take care of myself and he called the police and I got victim services, I don't have to pay for it. Yeah, I'm getting it for free because I'm a trauma victim. I'm not a trauma. I've been victimized. I've been like traumatized. I don't claim myself as a victim, but something bad did happen to me. Next is enjoy loneliness and enjoy your own company. So don't like isolate yourself 100% because apparently if you don't socialize, your brain shrinks. But you need to learn how to not be alone because a lot of people get into bad situations because they're afraid of being alone. You know, I used to do drugs because I didn't want to be alone, and I felt a lot better. And people go out, hang with people and they drink. When I shouldn't be drinking, I shouldn't be going outside and even drinking. I drink here and there. Like I've been drinking at least once a week. Hopefully, when I start trauma thing, I will kind of stop and slow it down. But like, I drink because was lacking on friends, and I just want to hang out with people. Most people our age want to drink and stuff. So, you need to start doing what's best for you. You need to learn how to be alone. Get joy in doing things for yourself. Like, I really enjoy taking care of like my skin and doing like a small little workout at home. I like taking care of my hair, taking care of my skin. I don't care if it takes me hours. I like to stay in that bathroom and do the massages. I've been massaging my neck. I've been massaging my shoulder. I don't know. Maybe I could do like a comparison of me like when I first started and after and see if I like the lip. I don't know. Like I like working on my teeth. Sorry, I get super sidetracked. And you guys can tell I don't talk to much people. So look at that. Anyway, I don't talk to much people, so you guys are like my only friends right now, which is fine. And my cats, which they're beefing each other right now across of the glass. They're both beefing each other, full on beefing each other. So you guys can see that. they're not having it with each other right now. But yeah. So the last one is believe people when they show you who they are. Believe people when they show you who they are. Do not make excuses for people. Do not try to justify their actions. Don't feel bad for them. Don't feel sorry for them. Believe people when they show you who they are. And that's that. Because you know what? When you start loving yourself, you're not going to tolerate that shit. You're really not. You're not going to tolerate shit. I swear to God. And you don't even feel bad about it either. It just comes to you. You're just like, fuck that shit. And I think one more. This is last one. It's not about how you fall. It's about how you get back up. Mm-hmm. It's not about how you fall. It's about how you get back up. So don't focus on the negative. Don't focus on, oh, this happened to me, blah, blah, blah. Focus on how you're getting back up. And if you don't believe me, use me as a great example. Okay? Because I had a hard fall. And you know what? At some point, when you're really healing, when talking about it gets fucking boring. That's probably why I don't even feel like making the YouTube thing, because I'm tired of talking about it. I want to start educating people and start talking about some new shit, but, I have to talk about it to explain myself, I guess. I don't know. Maybe my thoughts on that would change, but yeah. After a while, when you start really healing, that trauma that you went through is so boring. Like, I'm excited for counseling, but I even told her, we even talked about, like, you don't have to talk about what happened. Like, it could be whatever's going on. And I said, that's great because because it's boring. Okay, the guy beat me up. He did this and that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's move on. What's not clicking? Let's not clicking, Steven. We need to get out of here. We need things to do. We got bigger problems out here. Like which face mask am I going to use tonight, But yeah, that's my video for today. It was nice watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, please. That'll be great. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, or just be nice and leave me some comments to boost this video. And have a good night. Bye.